Usually goes off by now, so. What's up, Nick? How we doing today, man? Everybody having a good day? Ready for some baseball on this beautiful Saturday afternoon? It's a dog-eat-dog world, and I got on milk-bone underwear.
Is that a good thing, or?
All right, we see you're streaming up here.
Nick Davies and Tyler's already in here.
Taco Charlton, a Chief. Go check it out, 610sports.com. Late night deal, according to Therese Paler. Also, the Border War set, the Border Showdown, whatever it's called now. I think it's Border Showdown. They haven't played since 2011. Date set. We got to wait a little bit. We got to wait like 5 years for it, but it's coming. It's coming, Crane Dog.
Did you already tweet out the link?
I did. I put the link out.
Sweet.
Getting ready for pregame here in just a second. Just making sure we're all live on all the different formats. Man, I need a haircut.
How's it going, Mark? Taco throws up the first pitch today.
I like Zach's setup. I like his setup that he set up in the garage. That's what I'm talking about. It's reminiscent of my 3 guys in the garage days, man. Like I told you, Kramer, there's no party better than a garage party.
Because the garage party just keeps on going.
It does not stop. Does not.
I feel like there should be like a punchline that's different than does not stop for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I can't think of any at this point. I got baseball to think about.
Keeps on garaging.
I got Royals baseball to think about. Last night, Kramer. Ooh.
How's it going, Zach?
65.
Enable DVR.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
And welcome to Royals baseball on this Saturday afternoon. Game 33 for the Kansas City Royals. We're flying by through the season. 79 degrees and partly cloudy. They said by later, about 3 o'clock, mostly cloudy. But it's Detroit Tigers at 11:21 to face your 17-15 virtual boys in blue. Welcome to the broadcast. I'm Jay Binkley, along with my partner, Kramer Sansone, a.k.a. the Crane Dog, former baseball player at Northwest Missouri State that works here at 610 Sports Radio and is part of every single broadcast. His Twitter account at Kramer Talks. Looking forward, Royals lost a close one last night. They were down 3-0 to the Tigers, kept battling their way back into the game. Montgomery was touched up early. They tie it up with an O'Hearn 3-run home run, get it to 3-3. Then Detroit just kept putting on the gas. Detroit came in cold. Ron Gardenhire used a lot of pitchers last night, but the Detroit Tigers got the job done. As far as what that loss does to the Royals, they came back 4-6 from a 10-game road trip, losing their last 2. Lost to Baltimore in the last that, even though they won 3 of the 4 games there. Indians in first place at 21-13. The White Sox have moved into second place at 18-14. The Royals sit at 17-15. The Twins catching the Royals 16-16. Royals haven't played the Twins or the Indians this year. The Tigers bring up the last in the division at 11-21. 9 games back. Twins 4 games back. Royals 3. White Sox 2. The Royals are 4-2 against the Tigers this season. They swept Detroit on the road. And they won here in Kansas City 2 out of 3 games. And, of course, have lost the first one of this one, bringing it down to 4-2. It's Brady Singer starting today. Looking forward to this. Brady Singer 1-2 with the 5.33. He'll face Spencer Turnbull 0-2 with the 5.34. Spencer Turnbull has a dubious distinction, Kramer. Last season he was 3-17 with the 4.61. The 4.61 is not that bad. Not great.
No.
But the 17 losses led Major League Baseball. So Spencer Turnbull, not a good year last year. Against the Royals, he's 0-1 with the 2.89 in 5 games started. So Turnbull's been good against the Royals. Of course, Brady Singer has only faced the Tigers virtually. But in A-ball last year, he's 5-2 with the 1.87. In Double-A, 7-3 with the 3.47. He was in the bullpen for the Royals early on. But now he's been moved to starter. It was a day against the Tigers back in Kansas City. Back stiffness for Brad Keller. And Brady Singer got the spot start, and he's held along to it all along.
I think Brady Singer has proven the fact that, yeah, he's maybe that 5 guy right now in the rotation, but give him 2 to 3 years, he's a solid 1 or 2 guy that could possibly be in there for the Royals. And the future is bright for this young gun.
He's been really good this year. His dad, Brett Singer, likes to join the chat. He's joined it like the last 3 times. Brady Singer's pitch. He lives down in Florida, and he makes kebabs. That's what he does for a living. You can watch this game on YouTube. The broadcast is through YouTube. We put it on Facebook Live. There's people commenting there. I will say that people comment a lot on YouTube as well. That's where Brett Singer will show up, is YouTube. It's 610 Sports Space KC. We have all the links. You can watch on Facebook, on Twitter, on Twitch, and at YouTube as well. Starting lineup for Ron Gardenhire and the 11-21 Detroit Tigers, brought to you by Purell. Wash your hands. In left field, Victor Reyes leading off for the Tigers. The DH, C.J. Cron. At first base, Miguel Cabrera batting third. Batting fourth will be Jonathan Scope, the former Twin last year, former Brewer, former Oriole, you name it, at second base. In center field, it'll be Cameron Maben batting fifth. The catcher today for the Tigers will be Austin Romine batting sixth. Harold Castro will be in right field batting seventh. Nico Goodrum at shortstop batting eighth. And Jamer Candelario at third base batting ninth. For the boys in virtual blue, the Royals lineup brought to you by the 435 Podcast Network, 610sports.com. Leading off in center field, Whit Merrifield. At shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi, who got the day off last night. In right field, Hunter Dozier, who got the night off last night. I'll tell you a little bit about these guys in just a second. Salvador Perez, the catcher, batting fifth. Maikel Franco, the third baseman, batting sixth. Ryan O'Hearn in the face, the righty today is Spencer Turnbull, a righty. At first base, batting seventh. Left field, Alex Gordon, batting eighth. The second baseman will be Nicky Lopez. Mondi leads simulated baseball in doubles. He's number 1. This will shock you as well. Jorge Soler's 11 home runs, number 2 in the American League. Doesn't quite shock you. The number 2 guy in RBIs in all of simulated baseball, behind Mike Trout, he's number 1. Hunter Dozier.
Wow.
Not only does he lead the Royals, he's number 2 with 33. Jorge Soler is number 3 with 29. And only Mike Trout with 36 has more than those guys.
And the fact that 11 of those 33 RBIs came just this past series against the Baltimore Orioles.
He likes the Orioles.
I think most of this team likes the Orioles, and it's good to see that, yes, Mondesi's leading in something, Soler's always second in something, and you still have Hunter Dozier second in something as well. The thing that's shocking to me as well is he also came into last week, only had 3 home runs. He's up to 10 right now. So that shows you right there that Hunter Dozier's in the lineup right now. He's raking.
He's raking, but it's a good day for baseball. 79 degrees. It's 6:10 Saturday, Cream Dog. Yep. Show the bag that we got. It's 6:10 Saturday. Let's all celebrate it together. Grab yourself an ice cold Miller Lite from our friends at Miller Lite. Zach Johnson on Twitter did this as well. Now the uniforms today. We'll get to this. What's the final vote, Cream Dog?
I need to refresh this.
Because we put them out on Twitter. when you can vote on the uniforms. We started this in Baltimore on the road, and you guys love the 1970.
Home 73 won.
Home 73. All right, you get what you get. Don't throw a fit.
It's not what I would have picked, but I mean, it's
no one likes the 03 almost won. It has the black inside the jersey, but with the black and the blue. No one likes it. They like the 1973 version. That keeps winning our polls. We put this out about 20 minutes before the game. Kramer will put that out there, and you guys vote on it.
I don't know what I was thinking there.
34.8% was 03. 42% was home 73.
These will be our mandatory uniforms for Cinco de Mayo, so we'll just let you all know that for right now.
Los Reales. There's the 03. There's the 73. Yeah, I think they were more of a pullover. They got the button up here, but beautiful day at Kauffman Stadium.
This is
partly cloudy.
Because this should have been a night game, so I'm trying to help out that way. Alrighty, are we ready? We are ready.
Yeah, this was going to be...
Strength and conditioning coach has reported that
Did you see the times? Was this getting an evening game?
Yeah, this will be at 6:05. But we are here.
It's 6:10 Saturday, Crane Dog.
Yep.
Welcome, everybody. If you hear us talking about some commenter, it's because we have Facebook and Twitter going up at the same time. What's up, Jillian?
Jake Rogers is actually going to be catching today instead of Austin Rose.
Oh, switcheroo by Gardy. Did you see it up there?
Yes, that's what I was writing down.
You get 2 home run calls per game. We call them chips. And you can't use any more, but you can call 2. And it's versus the chat line on YouTube versus Kramer and I. They didn't get any last night, did they?
Nope.
We got 1-9, so it's 12-9. Brady Singer walks out there. Brady Singer's looked good so far for the Royals this year. I know the ERA got a little higher, but it's a 6 start on the year. 5.33 ERA, but already a 6 start. Brady was in the bullpen earlier for the Royals. We mentioned that spot start. The Royals were using a 4-man rotation at the beginning. There's the sleeves. You'll notice the Royals in the 1973 garb. Voted by you all, not us. Although 73 was a very nice year.
Leading off for the Tigers.
Hey, Brett Singer's in the chat. How's it going, Brett? Hopefully you're enjoying your Saturday afternoon. Yeah. First pitch in there for a strike.
There's Brett. He's there. I told you. Huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you say something?
I already called him out in the chat.
I was paying attention. I had a message. Hey, what's up, Brett?
Well,
these are the 1973 uniforms, Brett. Brady was rocking the 73 road uniforms in Baltimore, getting a win.
Did they make those into a button down, or is there just like the 2 top buttons are there on those?
It's a pullover, but these are button downs, but it's the sleeves. The guys really don't like the pullovers.
I feel like a pullover just feels like batting practice. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Zach Johnson saying no Alexa in the garage. Do your work. That's what you do. What do you mean do, Zach?
Well, you can't say, hey, Alexa, turn it down.
Oh, that's right. I can't mess with your Alexa.
How's it going,
Turn
Richard?
your thermostat down. Hey, Alexa, turn the thermostat down to 60.
Don't be that guy. Richard Gardner is actually watching it on Facebook today.
There you go. You can watch on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, you name it.
Whoa, that's down.
Everybody say hi to Brett Singer, Brady Singer, the starting pitcher today's father. He joins in. Good dude that made some great kebabs. And he went out and smoked a cigar, I believe, last time to celebrate the victory by Brady.
That's the way to do it.
He's going.
Yeah, Reyes on the run.
Oh, look at Salvi. Hey, that's a little base on Sheriff's out. Don't see that very often.
Jason Ketz is watching today.
I told you about that Gary Sheffield cigar. The Royals, no names on the back in 1973. I told you that Gary Sheffield, the 500 home run club cigar.
Oh, yeah.
Loved it. Because he was like instrumental in making that out. Jason Ketz is digging the 73 home uniforms today.
Dave Lawrence is behind the plate. So see how Dave, this strike zone, how wide or tight it will be.
Hasn't been good for him this year. It's questionable. Harold Castro.
It's looking. Is he window shopping, Bink?
He's window shopping. That's the best hitter right now on the Tigers. He didn't play as much. 365 average, obviously. Leads the Tigers. Spot starter. What a pitch by Brady.
A good frame by Salvia as well to make sure that was a strike.
Tell you what, man, it's got to be a comfort having him behind the plate. Look at the guys behind the plate. No guy in red. Honey, is that Bernie in the front row with his hat back?
No, it's not that. I believe that's a woman.
No nachos at this point, Kramer. I could really go for a hot dog, some nachos, nice cold Miller Lite. It's Saturday after all. Dog eat dog world, and I'm wearing milk bone underwear.
Back in 2007, that seems like that was yesterday when he was.
You didn't even realize when he's got a ring.
Yeah, I forgot about the 2003 team.
That team, man, him, Hanley Ramirez, Conine the Barbarian.
Was Hanley on that team at that time?
The later one, Cabrera.
Oh, back in 2007.
I think he won a ring.
Oh, back
it's
that
maybe
day.
the chase. How about that? Was Brady facing the best right-handed hitter, in my opinion, in the modern era, Miguel Cabrera.
The second baseman.
I don't even think it's a question.
Go.
You get in a rollover on that, but he didn't even touch it.
Durability's been an issue for Cabrera the last couple of years. He was great at it. He was never on the DL. You name it. Great right-handed hitter.
Nope. Ball one.
See, that was a strike.
Jose Lima. Forgot about him.
Lima time. R.I.P.
Bill Hearn going to get there.
He does. There's the inning. 2 strikeouts to Brady Singer and a flyout.
Yeah, after that was giving up that first hit of the game, and then now just kind of just cruised away after that.
Well, you see what Gardner's doing. He knows the runs are going to be premium in this game. Got to find a way to manufacture. They're going to be aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen the Royals and Mike Matheny be extremely aggressive. Spencer Turnbull makes his 7th appearance this year. He's 0-2 with the 5.3 forward, as I mentioned in pregame. He had 17 losses last year. 3 wins, 17 losses, although the ERA was 4.61. In 30 starts, that's 17 losses, led the league. 0-1 versus the Royals with a 2.89 ERA. In 5 games started, this is 6 start against the Royals.
The center
Look
fielder.
what Witt does at home, Craig Dog.
You know what he does at home? He rakes at home.
Look at that, 400. Oh, he loves the K.
So that's the way to do it.
Whit Merrifield loves the K.
That's the ball.
First pitch to him was a ball. So you got to expect, are we going to see hopefully, a fantastic Royals inning?
Ball inside.
6:10 Saturday at the ballpark. Hope you're enjoying it. 610 Sports Radio, your home of your Kansas City Royals and Kansas City Chiefs, Kansas State Wildcats. You can call Kansas City Titletown. 2015 for the Royals, 2020 for the Chiefs. Can't beat that in flyover country, what they call us. How about we whip your butt city? As I told you, I put something pretty dirty in the grass above the airport. So they call us flyover country. I put keep going. If I was mayor, but I'm not mayor.
You know, that'd be kind of funny. Like you would have like a runway. Like I would just like
I'd put in the grass, just keep on going.
I would just put make it in gravel. Probably a lot easier than mowing it like every once in a while. Don't stop here.
We're using the Jason Katz phone line here at the office.
Witt's gonna get a hit.
Oh,
One hit, Witt.
Witt hitting over 400. Did you see what Brett just put? Brady said the slider is coming off his fingertips really well.
That's pretty good. Glad. I wonder if Brady's trying to scout, I guess, other talent right now, like striking out Miguel Cabrera. And that's got to be a dream right there.
Oh, man. Brett, you missed it the other day, but Brett Phillips joined us in the pregame, the Royals outfielder that loves the YouTube. The Royals, Mike Cummings over in PR with the Royals. Nice job by hooking that with him and Swanee do such a great job. But they had Brett Phillips in the pregame show, and it was kind of fun because he said down at spring training, MLB the show went out and they got a lot of the measurements for the guys. Kramer and I found out we can change their
Oh, is that going to
Mondi
stay fair?
Foul for them. We can change their eye black, whether they wear glasses on the field or not. We can even change their walk-up music. So if you have a request for Brady's walk-up music, or, well, the picture, the opening song that he gets usually.
Fully customization is what we have.
Oh, they're really checking Witt. Witt, second in the American League in stolen bases. Trails only Malik Smith. Doesn't that name sound familiar?
We've had a comment on Facebook saying, what game is this? Well, this is game 33, I believe.
Game 33.
Have the Kansas City Royals versus the Detroit Tigers here on May 2nd. Anytime the Royals are supposed to play, we play.
We play.
That's what's going on right now.
Tomorrow's game, 1 o'clock. We were in Baltimore all last week. The Royals winning 3 out of 4, salvaging that road trip. But the whole Central is bunched up between the Indians, White Sox, Royals, and Twins. The Tigers are furthest back. And Mondi will fly out there into the shadows of Kauffman Stadium.
Mark points out the White Sox defeated the Baltimore Orioles 7-0.
There you go.
I mean, who doesn't beat the Orioles? That's the real question.
The Orioles, that was a feel-good story for the boys in blue. Dude, I'm digging these uniforms, not the names. It's about what's on the front, not the back. Am I right? Am I right?
I agree. Bet over 500 in the last 5 games. And that's good.
Hunter got the day off yesterday because he needed one. His energy bar was low. Let me put it this way. He's 1 home run behind Soler. He leads in RBI. He's got a 15-game hitting streak in it.
Yep.
15-game hitting streak.
The player of the month in April.
Player of the month in April. That's cool how they have that already. That's cool.
That's good. That's good. I like that.
Player of the month for April. Hunter Dozier.
Down 1-1.
We don't tinker with the game too often. We let the just play out. We don't play it. Our hands are up here.
Yeah, no, we don't
play it. But occasionally, we get realism. It's like guys, their energy level gets low. Maybe they're unhappy with their contract situation. Their morale's low. And Hunter will beat that one out. There's no way they get there in time for that.
He keeps the hit streak alive. Now that right there, the bat went further than the ball.
15-game hitting streak. The scorer gave him the hit. Imagine that.
I mean, it would have to be a hit. There's no error on that play. Dang, that bat flew out of his hand. Well, the barrel part.
Man, he is on fire. He and Mondi didn't play last night. We did give them a day off. Here's a man that has 6 home runs on the road.
Yep, chip down.
The Kauffman Stadium.
Putting a chip.
From you?
Yep, putting a chip down.
Kramer's
chip
is
early.
down.
Ball 1, no strike.
Yeah, we could do that. We can do that for the game.
We can do that in the post game if you want us to. Kramer.
Yeah, it works for me.
Yeah, we can show you. Mike Trout leads in RBI. Hunter's number 2, and Soler's number 3 in the whole league. American League. Soler's last 5 games, 2 home runs, 5 ribs. He's 11 home runs, second in the American League. Baseball.
It's a great day for baseball.
What day is it?
It's the 2nd of May. It's a Saturday. Star Wars Day at the K's on Monday. And then we have the Cinco de Mayo on Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday. What day are we getting that shrimp po' boy we found? Mudbugs. Thursday?
Yeah, it'll be Thursday. Our day off.
You're going to put the poll on Twitter. We have 3 choices. Kramer and I are either driving down to Rogers, Arkansas for Whataburger, and we found it's the nearest Whataburger. It's going to take us about 3.5 hours. Almost 7 round trip.
Yeah,
that's a long way for a damn burger.
It sounds terrible, but it's probably worth it.
But we want the damn burger to be caught. Boy, it sounded better off the bat. 2 aboard here for the Royals.
I lost my first chip.
The next choice is Mudbugs.
How's it going, Anthony?
This Louisiana kitchen I found that has these shrimp po' boys that are amazing. They call one the Sea Hog. It's got bacon wrapped grilled shrimp. Or we're going to have the grilled shrimp. I asked a guy that owns a pizza place here in Kansas City to make a pizza of my sandwich, and he did. I'm making myself hungry.
Yeah, I'd stop talking, so you're making me hungry too.
You know what? I'll stop talking.
Well, you don't have to stop talking, but food-wise.
No, I will. We're a great crowd out here today.
Actually, a very good crowd out here at the K, but we will end up talking about food again, I feel like.
Last night was Firework Friday, Buck Night at the K. Jason, I like longboards. I'm trying to get Kramer in on it.
Never had it. Never had it.
He needs to experience it. Gained Salvio ground that one. Over Cabrera. No runs.
No, it's a good inning. That probably should have been one hit because Hunter Dozier's probably shouldn't have been a hit, but hey, he beat it out. That's all that matters. An infield single for the Doge.
Leading off for the Tigers.
We have a caravan to Whataburger.
Anthony's delaying the yard work. Don't blame him there.
I don't blame you. Watch some Royals baseball.
Just go ahead and delay that on. It's supposed to rain, I think, tomorrow night. Just keep delaying it.
You kind of have to do it before it rains.
Here's the one thing in life. We always have rain delays.
0-2.
But we don't have nice delays.
That's true.
Like, just stop and enjoy the nice weather, right? A nice delay.
That's true.
Tell your wife you're drinking beer in the garage because it's a nice delay. See if that works.
Damn.
I mean, rain delays happen. Why not nice delays?
Yeah, I agree with you, Pink.
Thank you.
Hoping for extra innings.
I got the count. 2-2.
Put a bit low. 2-2 count here. Four-seamer at 94 for Brady. Where are you going to set the over-under on attendance? We'll find out the attendance in about the 8th inning. What are you going to say, Kramer? I'll say 29-30.
I will say over/under is going to be set since it was at 28,000 last night. We'll set it at 20. We'll set it at 28,000 today.
All right, 28,000. I'm taking the over. Dan Lopez fired over her. What are you taking the over on?
I'm going to take the over. Smash the over on that.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
We saw attendance at 9,000 in the game in Tampa.
Oh yeah, that was ridiculously low.
That was pretty accurate.
Yeah, it is. That's how typically it is for the Rays.
CJ Crone.
Sorry, Mark.
Sorry, Mark.
Count
CJ
1-0.
Crone's been a pain this year to the Royals. 119 home runs he's accumulated in 6 years.
He's played on a handful of teams as well. He's played with the Twins, Angels, I believe,
He was with the Angels.
the Rays as well. Now with the here in Detroit.
A couple new. Jonathan Scope is new to the Tigers this year.
Yeah, Crone and Scope came from the Twins last season. When we get to 50 likes, we'll do some dancing for you.
That's right.
The Dirty Bird dancing.
We both twerked on the last road trip.
It's
We don't like
ball
to because
3.
we're terrible at dancing, like we sing. Man. But, again, you vote on it.
Well, they don't vote on it. They like it.
That's like a vote. He had 96 on that four-seamer. Hey, it's straight to Nicky Lopez. Fired over to Hearn.
Got it.
Quick 2 outs for the Tigers.
Trusting that defense that you like to see. The Royals' defense is just lights out.
Number 34, Jake Rogers.
Jake Rogers, the catcher for today's game, giving Austin Romine a day off. I'm trying to think who the catcher was that was just raking against the Royals.
This year,
There was at least one catcher that was just lights out and just kept on hitting.
this year or previous years?
No, this year during this simulation.
0-1's the count.
I agree, Jason. He's really getting the defense involved. Good defense
1-1.
behind him, man. A lot of gold gloves. Tony Gordon and Sal Perez. Oh, swing and miss
1
there.
ball, 2 strikes.
I think it's Austin Romine earlier this year. Just amazing.
Late to the game traffic, says Jennifer. So glad you could make it.
That's jam packed here at the K.
Have a seat. Dennis Leonard bobblehead, man.
Look at that. All ground balls straight to Lopez this end. All three.
Couple strikeouts and that. Party porch packed today.
Yeah, it is. Can't even walk behind it. And I'm pretty sure those guys can't be standing behind those people watching because you're blocking the aisle.
Oh, they do, though.
Yeah, they do it all the time. Are those like are those like the standing room seats you have to pay for, or are those just like you can just stand there?
Any seat. Anywhere in the park, you just stand up out there.
So you can get
Any
a seat, You can get a seat in the upper deck
Yep.
and make your way there and
I
just chill there.
think, I'm not sure out of that. I think you can.
For some reason, I thought that was like a standing room ticket.
No, it's not. But you can make it down there.
And you
They
had
don't
to-
usually check. I don't know. I don't know what the official rules are on that. But I think you can go downstairs because they want you to go down there and try the food and stuff.
There's food over there at that party.
Different parts, like there's a big hot dog stand out there in right field and stuff. Our trailer, our setup, 610 setup on one of our mobile studios in
Oh,
left
off to the
field.
side, yeah.
Day left field. We have 2 studios at the K, one in left field and one on the press box level.
So what you're saying is I can like legitly just walk. Well, of course,
I
get a
think
ticket,
so.
get in there, and then I can just stand out there and watch
You
the
can
game.
legitimately get you a credential. You're 7-0 now.
Well, I mean,
Ball 2.
yeah, I could, but
2 balls. 2
no, I'm
strikes.
just saying, like,
I think you can. It's good, cool seats. Or standing seats. I mean, if you have a little bar for your beer and everything.
oh yeah, that's what I would want to do. Just get my beer, watch the game out there, be close to the action, because you're a little almost like what 10 feet from. Well, I don't know how tall that wall is. Maybe 10 feet.
Do you know how bad I wish we were there today?
I'd be there.
Oh.
Franco put some good wood on that ball. Fouled that one to the left side. Royals are working the pitch count early and often.
And Franco finds a gap there. Oh, and it's bobbled in left field by Victor Reyes.
One thing, I wish it would have got past the glove and a little bit further up the side, because hopefully we could have got Franco on second here to lead off the inning. But hey, he got the lead off single. That's all that matters. That ball was right down the middle.
Seeing I signal. No shift in place for Detroit.
That's not what I thought you were going to say.
It would have worked out. The shift would have worked.
Yeah, it would have.
I like to point out when it would have worked. You like to point out when
No,
the
it's-
shift wouldn't have worked.
No, I know. I thought you, instead of saying shift, I thought you were going to say something else that started with an S.
I could, but no.
That's what it sounded like to me. I don't heard batting.
Oh, cream dog.
Had a home run last night, 3-run Yahtzee.
Oh, my.
Oh, is that the double
Cabrera.
play? He tagged out
Batting eighth.
Franco on that
That's
line.
Cabrera, man.
Alex.
Good defense, soft hand still at the ripe age of 37, I believe.
Who makes about $30,000 per plate appearance.
Now that right there is what you call the life.
Yes.
What is it they when?
Have your kids play baseball?
That's true. Oh,
If it wasn't for
30
talent
37?
and speed and strength and a lot of things, Kramer played pickleball. I have me in that too.
It's true. I had the strength.
I have the strength, it's not the talent.
I had the hand-eye coordination for it.
Which is big. Like having talent's huge.
That's the big one.
It's the big. You gotta have talent.
Leading off for Detroit.
Yeah, I think I could possibly
The
make a
shortstop.
wooden bat team.
One of the chosen
I can,
few.
I can easily make a wooden bet team. Not too hard. You just got to pay for it.
You know, I'm a wiffle ball home run champion, though. I love the wiffle ball home run derby.
You know what, Vink? I'm a big fan of that as well.
You know what, though? We always destroy those wiffle balls. By the end of the day, we have them all taped up and they go a lot further.
Oh yeah, because yeah.
I used to play with my neighbor. He has all the helmets. And it's like we
I
were
got 3
in
and
our
0.
20s, like in the 30s, like acting like kids. But we'd play home run derby in front of the house. If we hit, like his my neighbor. So if we hit second level, it would be double. It had to go, the top one would be a home run.
Yeah.
It would just be an out if we didn't hit there. We'd go 3 outs. We try to pitch our best too. We try to get them out. You can throw some nasty sliders.
You could throw some junk off the walls.
The ephus.
Oh, right to Mondesi.
Play it first.
Shift work there.
Thank you.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Gamer Candelari.
35 pitches coming up here for Brady Singer in the third inning.
I think Davey's going to start his NFL punting career after he rehabs his leg. There you go. Yeah, that's after watching Project 11, which was a very good
Man, that was good. I
documentary.
don't know if you saw it on Alex Smith, but man, part of the champion.
That leg, man, it's just... I can't believe he got that flesh-eating disease. I didn't even know about that.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Give him credit, man. He's not walking away from the game. He's still trying to play. You know, that's awesome. Most people are retired at that point, but he loves the game.
He probably still has a zip on the ball, too.
Yeah, he does. And the shift to work again. Freaking over there. Oh, hurt and out.
Close one. They still got the thing.
Will Hurton's like a vacuum cleaner first.
The last 5 outs have been ground ball outs. Just wanted to point that out. Victor Reyes is the only hit for the Tigers this game.
You can watch this game on your TV as well, by the way.
Yeah, if you're watching it on YouTube Live, is that what it's called? YouTube Live?
YouTube or YouTube.com. Just use the internet, type in YouTube, and 610 Sports Space KC. Boom. Watch our TV.
I have put
1-0.
the link to YouTube pinned on our Facebook page, so if they want to click on that link to go here to go with our day oneers. Oh, nice diving stop.
No, not in time. Wow, what a defensive play by Monty. I thought that was going to go to the gap. I thought that was going up to Gordon.
Now that
infield does good defensive.
Wow, hey.
Castro.
Save that decision if you want to run on Gordon or not.
Rusty asked where
Especially
C-Dot. Well, C-Dot doesn't do this.
What's that?
I would ask what C-Dot's doing. He's watching the game, C-Dot is.
That's a ball.
Hey. First.
Yikes, I wonder what. I don't even know how that happened to you, Nick, but I would never want that to happen to me. Almost the same exact injury. Well, he had the same injury.
Hey, Nick.
I got 2-1 the count.
How many tours did you do in Iraq, Nick? Was it 1 or 2? Nick was a member of the Marine Corps.
And how come they haven't done one on Kevin Ware? Because he actually made it back like the next following year to playing basketball, or 2 years, at Florida Gulf Coast.
I didn't need to see that Theismann injury again.
Oh, yeah, that Theismann injury was...
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Who was that tight end for the Bears? That Heath Miller?
Yeah, broke his leg.
Another solid off that. I get a new
Broke
twig.
that bad boy. A lot of bats have been broken the last couple of years. Man, another strikeout for Brady.
Change up working there for him.
It's the 5th leading hitter in the American League in Castro.
Nick says 1 in Iraq, 1 in Afghanistan, and
1 in the boats, so 3. Nice job, Nick.
Leading off.
I hate the mental aspect of that entire thing, kind of like how Tyler said, the positive, the outlook on it was what I believe that drove Alex Smith to trying to make that comeback.
Yeah. Loves the game, man. I mean, there's not a lot of people who kept that leg.
Because he was hit.
Let's get to seeing that hit. See a little speed on the base pass for the Royals. 79 degrees today in Kansas
The
City.
center fielder. With Merrifield.
I'd say that's absolutely perfect.
We appreciate all you people watching on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. If you haven't done so on YouTube, make sure you like this. We get to 50 likes, we'll twerk for you. This sounds so weird of this, like trying to beg people to get to 50 likes so they can, for their enjoyment. But yeah, make sure if you're watching on Twitch, follow it. If you're on Facebook Live, I'm not sure what you could do. Make sure you can like it on Facebook Live.
We had almost 3,000 views on Facebook Live the other day. A lot of people catch it later. It's like a constant DVR for me. Me and Turnbull gets strikeout number 1 there on Witt.
Now batting. Number 27.
$1973 home uniforms for the Royals.
So you were just walking into your apartment and the parking lot took you out. Now that's just odd how you just one wrong step and boom.
Lopez at first.
Up next for the Royals, the right fielder, Hunter.
I actually grew viewers the other day when I twerked Kets. It actually did. We had like 50 people watching.
Surprisingly, it did. Very shocking. It's one of the worst things you'll ever see.
Yep. We got the 30 likes as well, which is very impressive. I think that was our first broadcast getting over 30. You're welcome.
Look at Dozier, last 4 games, 10 ribs. Second in the American League. 15-game hitting streak for Hunter Dozier. Longest one currently in the American League.
How's it going, Dirty Sean? Happy Saturday to you as well.
Oh, Dozier will strike out there. Strikeout number 2 for Turnbull.
Nick keeps telling everybody he's fought off a bear in Olathe. That's what happened to his leg.
Gotta watch those bears, sharks, especially in Olathe.
Gotta be the wolf.
Gotta be the wolf. Please drink an ice cold Miller Lite from our friends at Miller Lite. Also, one of the Vineyard Variety Packs from the
Leading
KCWineco.com.
off for Detroit, the first
Two.
baseman,
Oh, come on. You
Miguel
gotta. You should. Your shoe should be tied before you get into the box.
These are all games by Cabrera to get the pitchers off their rhythm.
I mean, it's smart.
He's a wise man.
I wonder what the weirdest thing to get keep people off their
Count
game.
1-0.
He's trying to get Brady off his game to go shoe tie.
I wonder if that's ever happened to Brady. And I bet his game did not go offline. I'd hit him. That was me. I just threw right at him. Oh, you want to tie your shoe? How would you go tie your shoe on first base after I hit you in the leg or something like that?
Let's go hurt and help you.
Nope, outside.
So far, they've left 4 on base, Cats.
Scoreless in the 4th.
Oh, swinging right through that.
Change it at 82.
He might send Cabrera on down on strikes again. He does.
Oh, and 2 strikeouts on Miguel Cabrera. He's talking some junk to Brady. Brady's like, hey, man, stop
the
tying your
batter
shoe at the
now.
plate.
Second baseman, Jonathan.
You had plenty of time to tie that shoe. There you go. Look
He's
at
giving
him.
the little head nod. Okay, he's like, yep, you got me.
He will give credit to the pitcher.
He will.
He will. He's known for doing that.
Say, okay, you got me. I'll get you next time, hopefully. I hope it doesn't happen.
Brady gets some virtual kudos from a future Hall of Famer. Cleveland up 1-0 on Frisco. Boy, the AL Central keeps winning. That's why this game's so important. Go tie your shoe now, maybe.
Yeah, for real. Oh, that was close.
Count
Man.
is 1 and 2.
54 pitches.
Tyler Brady sure does look sharp, but he does. Made his first career start against these Tigers.
And
Oh, that's
that
the-
emergency spot start.
So we've seen him a couple times. Royals won that game. Oh, actually, they didn't. They didn't win that game.
No, that's the game that they lost in extras from.
Okay.
Well, not in extras. They lost in the
Yeah.
9th inning.
Hope you're enjoying a nice delay with the weather. Heck with rain delays. Enjoy that nice delay. If your wife asks you what you're doing, just say,
Watching
taking a
baseball.
nice delay.
Yeah, exactly. Watching baseball, taking a nice delay.
Yeah, instead of a rain delay, nice delay.
No, ball 4.
I like the idea of the changeup blowing away. Just got a little bit too low. But I mean,
The
Not
center
happy
fielder,
with himself
number
on that pitch.
no.
Cameron Maben.
Randall Hurden's got some company with Jonathan Scope.
But you can also think he grounded out in the second. Maven did to Nicky Lopez. How much you get another double play? Let's get a double play action going.
Comes Cameron Maben, who's 0 for 1 today. Singer will get the sign for Perez. It's pitch 59. Fouled away, 97. Brady reaches on that 4-seamer. So one thing I always like when pitchers elevate that speed later in the game, like Verlander used to do, when he touched near 100 at the elite part of the game.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Oh yeah.
That's some strength.
Man, I don't know. You have to like dig down deep and get that when you're that far into the game. And I'm doing it on a consistent basis and consistently like raise it.
And the hurdle go to Mondi.
Nice, good
Back
covering.
to Singer, covering first base for 2. Here's good defense all around there for the Royals.
Singer's nimble on the feet as we've seen there, getting that, making sure he got the first base on time, get the double play.
Good defense once again. Soler, Perez, and Franco. A little power coming up for the Royals here.
Leading up for the Royals.
I will play a chip here.
Hip hip.
Jorge.
Hip hip.
Jorge.
Ball that's outside.
Right on the line.
Well, we can take that, how the Omaha Royals are doing. We can see how their record is now, too.
Some of these players have been down in Omaha and back up here at this point. You've got the Storm Chaser uniforms looking identical to the ones. A lot of the Royals pitching marinating there. Daniel Lynch, Chris Bubich. We saw Bubich come up to Kansas City for a bit. He's back in Omaha at this point.
We need to get that. I wish they had the Back to the Future night to the uniforms.
No, that's terrible. They've done that with Seattle twice.
I wish they would implement like the players' choice or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, they have their nicknames.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Chip is also on Jorge.
Perez, Mondi, and Dozier in the top 15 hitting.
We got
Full
3
count on
balls and 2
Soler.
strikes.
I agree with that, Cats.
Ball 4, take it
And
in.
Slow taking another walk. We sit here on game 33 for the virtual Royals.
The catcher, number 13. Salvador Perez.
Perez came into this game leading the Royals in batting average.
Yeah, the Players' Week uniforms were pretty bad last year. Is that the one with the cutoffs? They was all black and white. They had cutoffs. Because I remember.
It was all white world, like it was all white uniforms too. It's hard to read this.
Yeah, it is. And like, didn't D. Gordon have his cutoffs? Like he didn't wear it under.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, I enjoy it, but then I don't enjoy it.
I wonder if we have this in the game.
We don't. I would have already. We would already. I would have known.
It's never till August.
As much as I play this game.
True. Do you change the uniforms when you play?
Every once in a while. I play mostly Diamond Dynasty, so it's I created my own team. Kansas City Nightwings.
Oh, Perez swung that one way high. Spencer Turnbull gets strikeout number 3.
The third baseman,
Cats
number
and
7.
Marine put a chip on Sally, but it did not work to good perfection.
That ball was high.
It was.
There's Miguel Franco. He really started to hit in Baltimore. The Trash Can Bangers come to Coughlin Stadium Monday.
Yes, they do.
Knock on wood if with me. The Trash Can Appreciation Night Monday. Don't forget the emojis.
I think the Trash Can Appreciation is the entire series.
Two strikeouts last night, Franco.
Let's get your trash cans ready to bang. Oh gosh. The damn Astros. They're just I still don't understand it.
I don't either.
Aaron Judge should have been MVP.
It's one thing dealing with this new ball.
I got the
A
count.
lot of
2 and
pitchers
2.
don't like it, I can tell you that. Creates blisters and everything else. They're using them at AAA now, too. It's where the AAA home run numbers are going out.
That's right, Mark. Let's get some runs. Oh, just good eye. That's a strong take, but that's a good eye.
I'm surprised he did. That's full count now. There's been some questionable balls and strikes this series.
Well, Tyler, some might say the Astros needed to cheat because they needed to beat the Royals.
Ball four. That pitch
Hey,
is low.
Franco will be on base with Soler. I once went to the K when the fountains went on. It was Missouri and Wichita State
Now
playing. It
batting,
was very weird.
number
Was it?
52.
Yeah, you see water.
Oh, you'll hear it. It's like the ambient noise.
Yeah, get used to it. Chance here for the Royals. Once again, it was Ryan O'Hearn with a 3-run blast last night for the Royals.
Got chip down.
Chip on O'Hearn.
Get a 3-run Yahtzee out here. You need to give Singer some run support. That's gap. That's shallow, maybe.
Oh, it'll be on.
What's the throw going to? Oh, it's cutoff man. Okay, makes sense. All right, so he got a hit out of it.
It was questionable. That's why he didn't want to run. He didn't be careful there. He was just going to drop.
At second base, but then I believe Franco is halfway to second. So smart base running there from Franco.
Bases juiced for Gordon. Or you can call him Gordon.
0-1.
Hoping to visit Dongtown here.
And here we go.
Gordon will find the gap there, and another bad defensive play for Detroit. And Cabrera will hold that. 2-0 Kansas City. Alex and coming on. Detroit Tigers defense today looking like
Death and ball.
Death and Ball sponsor because
They're trash.
they keep bottling the ball. That's the difference between defensive teams. Jordan Zimmerman used to be starter, faced the Royals twice as a starter in the bullpen now for Detroit. Alex Gordon, that was for the Royals. And Turnbull goes second. Safe at first is Lopez. We've seen that a lot. Lopez hitting over 350 with runners in
Now
scoring
batting.
position this year.
The center fielder,
Now it's 3-0.
Merrifield.
Scores O'Hearn. On Gardenhire looks on. Here comes Witt. Nice 400 average at Kauffman Stadium. 286 on the road. Longest current playing streak in Major League Baseball. Acknowledged even by Cal Ripken. No, we're not playing this on easy mode.
Ball two.
This is Gage.
No, we're not even playing at all.
We're not playing at all,
Yeah,
Gage.
see,
See the hands. This is all simulation. We are not playing this game.
Nope.
And there are sliders.
The sliders in the game is where you can edit it and stuff.
No, we didn't do anything.
Didn't do that at
Count
all.
2-1.
Pure
Oh, look,
simulation.
I hear an MVP chant when Witt's batting.
Really?
I heard it in the game.
Wow.
All right, let me know if you guys heard that as well back at home.
MVP chant at the K.
Heard just a young fan saying MVP. Just gets under it.
And that's out number 3. But the Royals score 3. 2 hits only for Detroit at this point. So we go to the 5th.
Some good run support though. Last time that Brady Singer pitched was the 18-5 game in Baltimore. There's Heidi Watney.
Big jacket again today.
Just talking about Karen Maven. He's not due up. He grounded into double play his last at bat. It seems like forever since the Tigers are batting.
Detroit 11-21. Last place in the English Central. Royals at 17 and 15.
I think it's odd seeing Ron Gordon higher at Tiger uniform. I just don't like it. I usually typically growing up saw him in a Twins uniform. But it's just so weird and gross.
I wouldn't say gross. It's a job. It's a major league job.
Job. I know what you mean, Bink, but it's just odd.
C.J. Cron was the first-round pick back in 2011. Faces another first-round pick in Brady Singer.
Yeah.
Oh, good pitch.
Jesse Hahn and Scott Barlow wasn't it for the Royals.
Shocked to see Jorge Lopez not warming up.
Was definitely one of Matheny's guys. .96 for Brady. I wouldn't warm anybody up with him just sitting here at 64 pitches.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't even think I'd give him something to think about there.
2 balls, 2
But
strikes.
not our call.
Yep, we don't control Mike Matheny's urge to do bullpen. He's going to strike out C.J. Cron there.
96 four-seamer for the fifth strikeout of the game for Singer.
Up next for the Tigers, the catcher.
Got his first start as a winner against Baltimore last week.
I do admit, on the game, when the lineup gets around the third time through the lineup in the order, Brady kind of gets touched up a little bit, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, when you get that third part of the order. By the way, Aaron Judge at his 10th home run. Tying Hunter Dozier at 10.
Dozier needs to have home runs in this game. Oh, hey, Trevor Richards got a loss today. He's 6-2 now.
He's been killing it.
Two balls,
Swing,
1
strike there. 2-1 on catcher Jake Rogers.
Full count.
Just outside. Nico Goodrich on deck.
Full count here.
Good.
And Whittle attempted, but can't get there. He'll fire it in.
I believe he's trying to throw that slider away.
Up next for the Tigers,
He's got a little more to the plate than he wanted.
Nico Goodrich.
He stretched it out there to Roger.
Hey, get double play, get out the inning.
One away, one on.
Oh, good pitch.
The shortstop, Nico Goodrich.
I do like the establishing for pitching, establishing the up and in, because, I mean, Nico swinging, probably knowing that's a strike, but if he didn't swing at that and that was a strike right there, he's probably wondering, oh, where's the actual strike zone at? 'Cause I thought that was up and in.
Always let him know that's your plate as well.
Exactly. He hit it once more.
That is your plate as well. Hitters don't own it. I like having no fear against guys like Cabrera that'll try to do everything in his power.
We're going to see a changeup blowing away.
It's been working today.
Oh, let's get this in. There you go.
Backwards K right there. The 6th strikeout from Brady Singer.
Looking good.
No chance leading the framing of Salvador Perez.
Candelario.
Sit down, son.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, Kess. That wasn't a horrible 3-2 pitch on the Rogers. Jamer Candelario.
Man,
Right to Franco. Didn't even get a chance to touch the ground. Franco's there. Let's go check.
Like a good neighbor.
Check the
Franco
stats here in
was
the
there.
bottom, heading to the bottom of the 5th with a stat check.
Stat check officially. Look at the Royals. 6 hits today. Nobody with multiple hits. Merrifield, Dozier, Franco, O'Hearn.
That bottom
Gordon with the 2 ribs, though. That's the important thing. The bottom part of the lineup, as you mentioned, Kramer, really coming in. Brady Singer, 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts, bringing that ERA to 4.45.
You gotta love when you see your ERA just hop down to. Yeah, I came into this game. I think it was like a 5.5 maybe, might have been. Now it's at a 4.45. You gotta enjoy that for your pitcher.
Leading up for the Royals, the shortstop, number 27.
Adalberto Mondesi He's up there in steals in the league, top 3, he's number 1 in doubles, number 2 in triples. Monty's up there amongst the league leaders.
Get your over-unders in by the 8th inning. 28,000 is the over-under for tonight.
Sitting the over on that.
I'm hitting the over on that as well. I'm surprised to see Turnbull still in the game. I mean, then again, he has like 67 pitches thrown.
Pitches a lot of innings. Didn't get run support. As you can see with his record last year. He had an ERA that would have said more wins.
Irish has joined the chat. He says, really hoping we get another hot tear like we started the beginning of the season.
What's up, Irish? Oh, Monty will get extras on this. This could even be 3, probably 2.
Got the ball in there pretty quick.
That ball just bounced around a little bit more. Monty goes.
Now batting.
13th double on the year. He is Mr. Double for the Kansas City Royals. Leads the American League.
Mr. Two Bags.
He's also a threat to steal 3rd.
Hey, we've seen him do it already this year. And there
There's
goes
a pitching change.
See, I knew it was getting close.
This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they are red.
That they are, Cream Dog. That they are.
There's a chip on Dozier from the one and only Zach
Your
Johnson
attention,
and
please.
the Dirty Sean.
Now pitching for the
Jordan
Tigers.
Zimmerman.
Oh, this is
27.
Jordan actually
Zimmerman.
hasn't had, he's not been great since 13. I mean, he's really good before he came over to Detroit with the Nationals. He actually started twice this year against the Royals, and we're seeing the first appearance on the bullpen.
It's odd to see, like, I mean, he was our 5th starter there.
Still in the show.
Able to work his way to the bullpen now. Maybe that can help rejuvenate him, but still with 8.89 ERA. It's kind of high.
But a slugger.
Nope, that's down.
Dancing on the dugout as he often does.
It's like people are walking on the roof.
Hey, you got to feel for Zimmerman, man. Losing that spot.
Oh, yeah.
That's ball 2.
But, I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Quick hook by Gardner.
That's a thing about Major League Baseball. You got to pitch the best player.
And he still
You
gets
got to
that
play the
paycheck
best
he's
player.
got.
That's true. He's getting a hefty paycheck, so I think he's fine.
I think he's fine, too.
There goes Monty to
Yep.
3rd.
The count is 2 and 1.
Oh, he got it. He's safe.
Hey, it's safe again. Led the league in steals at 3rd last year. This one was closer than Monty's seen this year.
He's lucky that his foot didn't come off the bag when.
I did a little bit, but he didn't hold the glove
Yeah,
on.
should hold the glove on. That's what you got. Kids, if you're watching, if there's kids watching, you need to make
And
sure
I
you keep the
hate
glove.
it. It drives me nuts.
Like, just leave the glove, leave it on there.
He would have been out had he left the glove on Monday. Monday did a little hop there, but he's safe.
Curtis, well, you know why you're enjoying this? Because there's probably no live sports going on at all right now.
Actually, at 4:45, you can watch the virtual Kentucky Derby.
That's true. I forgot about that.
We got to wait for NASCAR to come back and let's see live action.
That and the Royals are doing good. You have Brady Singer pitching.
We picked this up with the Royals for opening day in Chicago. This is game 33. Said, you know what? We'll just simulate it. We like baseball, so let's, for the love of the game, let's do it.
Oh, Dozier.
My.
That's gone. That's got to be gone.
He is now
Yep.
number 2 in the American League in home runs and tied with Jorge Soler, 425 feet. That's a big boy shot, 107.8. Did we have any chips on him?
Yes, there was 2 chips placed on them by the
Crap.
channel line.
Did they get 1 or 2?
They get 2.
So they're 14-9. 107.8. Gosh, 15-game hitting streak by Dozier. He's now tied for the lead to the Royals in home runs with Jorge Soler. He's number 2 in the American League in RBIs, number 1 on the Royals. Hunter Dozier has just been the dog. 5-0.
Now batting. The designated
Funkhauser
hitter.
and Burrows.
Jorge
Right, we saw Funk last night.
Soler.
Crushes that one. Wow. And Jorge Soler like an encore. still think the funniest thing we've seen in the chat box is Mark from Tampa. When he says, "Of course I'm single. That's why I'm watching these games."
One ball, 2 strikes.
That was pretty good. Yeah, that was actually pretty funny. Nothing wrong with it. Hey, yeah, I do enjoy the fact that Curtis over here on Facebook's enjoying this. Yeah, hey, Curtis, we're glad that you enjoy this.
I do enjoy it, my friend. We do it just because we like baseball. You know, with the reasons. You know, some are like, "What are you doing?" We love the game. Brett Phillips from the Royals joined us the other night.
Ball 1.
It's what we got.
Brett Phillips joined us. Brady Singer's dad, Brett, always tunes in.
Makes
along with
always when Brady pitches.
I'm pretty sure Miss Singer's also watching as well. You can't forget about the mom.
Brady watched some of it today too.
Yeah.
But you know what? For the love of the game, we're going to do it anyway. You have choices to watch or not. Those that keep playing. Wow, Salvador Perez rips that one.
And the fact that now you can watch it either on Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch. And if you're ever scrolling through Twitter, you see if you click on the video, you can watch it actually on Twitter as well. So you have all these platforms you can watch this on.
But Curtis,
At the ball.
that's who you're talking to, right, Curtis?
Yes.
We do this every game, and it keeps stats for the year, and they go central standings. But every game the Royals we're gonna play, we play.
How many chips do I have?
And we eat a lot of apples.
Do I have 7 or 6?
That's ball 2.
I have 6, don't I?
You have 6, I have 3. We have 9 combined. We're down 14-9.
All I know is I'm defeating. If we all go to, if we're all,
Too high.
Now Brett's flexing on
yeah,
us.
they're flexing. Yep.
He's watching Driving to the Beach. Yeah, it must be nice, Brett.
Oh, they're all watching right now. Okay.
Brett, have you ever seen the beaches of Kansas City?
Wait, we have beaches?
No, we don't.
I was gonna say, where have I been going that there has been beaches?
At the lake, there's a beach. Up the
True.
surf of the lake, you can enjoy the lake. A lot of lakes, a lot of good fishing around Kansas City, especially if you like crappie. One of the best crappie lakes in the state, right here in Kansas City, just a little north of it. My lake.
This is a question to Brady. If there was one batter right now that you would want to face in the majors, who would that be?
Great question. Who's the one hitter you'd want to face, or maybe you faced him in spring training?
That's true. Yeah, you face him there.
But regular season game, 2 outs, bottom of the ninth. Who do you want to get out?
Yeah, who do you want to get out?
This will close your complete game. Who is that hitter? Mike Trout. There's 2 on.
I mean, he's already struck out Miguel
2
Cabrera
outs.
twice this game, so.
9th inning. You're about to get a complete game. Let's call it your first Major League complete game. Who do you want to hit? If you answer, I'd like to plunk him. I love that.
That'd be good.
I would dot him in that
Watch
situation. There's a base empty.
What if it's like Jose Altuve batting and you're like, no, I'm just going to hit him?
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Damn trash can bangers.
79 degrees in Kansas City, though, Brett. Not too bad. We'll take this. It's going to be a high of 81 today.
Not
We'll have beaches.
so
but,
no. Well, they're talking about like Smithville Lakes Beach. Like, okay, that's not a beach. That's not a beach.
And O'Hearn strikes out
If
the
you
end
can
inning.
if you can see the other side of the island of the where your lake is, that's not a beach.
Oh, man.
If you see in the distance and it's all just water and the sunset or whatever it is, that is what you would call trout.
Brady Singer said Trout. What do you think about that?
That's something.
He leads simulated baseball in RBI this year, so he says Trout.
22, Victor
Man,
Reyes.
I would love being on the beach right now, enjoying that ice cold Miller Lite. Edge of the country there. Oof. We don't have them.
I mean, I think that's cool that Brady would want to go against the probably the best hitter in the game right now.
I love that. Why not? Trout's
yeah.
awesome, man. He's like one of the nicest dudes, too. He should be here. He should be in Kansas City right now. Let's point that out.
Harold.
Brett can still go to the beach. Brady should be here playing baseball against the Tigers today. But we have to wait. 78 pitch coming up for Brady.
John Kepler Lewis says we need a robot jump fan jumping into the robot fountains.
Someone was. I mean, they were worried about someone doing that because Bellagio Fountains, where their draft was going.
Oh, yeah.
2 people have jumped into that fountain.
Oh, yeah.
But keep in mind, though, there's a lot of electricity going. I mean, that's why they don't like people jumping in the fountains of decay because, and they have. Can't forget fountain mine. But not a good idea.
Wasn't there a story of a lady? Of course, she was probably heavily intoxicated. Jumped into the fountains and swam away from the cops, and then the cops went to go get more people. She ended up getting out and
It was
escaping.
fountain mom.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous because you can get fried. I've said all along, the Salvador Perez statue, I want to do that bucket. Ever-flowing water. Take advantage of the city of fountains.
Yeah.
He will have a statue up there, I guarantee you.
I mean, there's no reason for him not to.
If you have a statue of you, you've made it, man.
Or a bust.
Who doesn't want a statue? I'd rather have a statue.
There's another hit as Castro's going to get his first hit in the game. Back-to-back hits for the Tigers. We'll see how long you want to keep Singer in the game.
Miguel.
Don't forget, go to 610sports.com. There's an article about Taco Charlton becoming a member of the Chiefs now. And also, the resumption of the border war between Missouri and Kansas. 2025 is the next thing. It's 4th longest rivalry. Oldest one west of Mississippi. They haven't played football since 2011. They will again in 2025.
All right, you got Miguel Cabrera starting off strong with a strike. Already struck him out twice, and you know for a fact Mickey doesn't like that. But I think we're going to see his third strikeout or double play.
Before you hit the... Listen to all the Royals games right here on 610 Sports Radio.
That's very true.
Man, we had fun in 14 and 15, I'll tell you that. A lot of playoff games.
Oh, get him again.
He got Cabrera again.
That time looking.
I don't see you thinking he's dotted him 3 times. He didn't dot him. He struck him out 3 times. How about that?
That's great. You gotta love that.
It's not my Trout, but still, it's a Hall of Famer.
Ball, that's out.
Best right-handed hitter of my generation. He likes Kansas City as well. He likes
Did you get a haircut every single day?
I do it quite a bit. And will they get to double play? And they will. O'Hearn with the scoop. Brady Singer out of this inning.
Good defense there.
Franco's been nailed, man. Franco the second. And the turn by Lopez to O'Hearn. And O'Hearn will dig that out.
Bink, what's 5?
Oh, man.
Come on, Bink.
Stop it, man.
Come on, Bink.
Yes, you're right.
Baseball's a smart person's game, Bink. I understand.
Make this one.
Curtis says ring him up on Facebook, and there's a hit.
Man, touching him. Zimmer. Gordon
got a second hit in the game.
Had a couple RBIs last time on that. He leaves when Brady's cooking, man.
Yeah.
Baltimore game, too.
Ball, that's inside.
It's always cool to have the Singer family join in on this.
That's right.
All of them.
They're on the beaches. What beach? That Sand Beach. Such a nice beach. So you go in Sarasota and you go over a little bridge to Siesta Key. It's so cool.
Is that on the Atlantic side?
It's on the Gulf.
Yeah, I always try to go to the Gulf side because I feel like Gordon's hit and run going. I always try to, if I go to Florida, I always try to get that Gulf side because I feel like the waters aren't as choppier.
Yeah.
And I like chilling out there. But I mean, I'm not a big fan of getting in there. But if I have to get in the ocean, I'm just not a that I can't see the bottom of.
I don't know, man. I think one of the best places in America is Key West.
Never been there. I was going to Fort Myers, so I go to Florida.
Yeah. Siesta Key is an hour south of Tampa. It's nice. There's water.
I'm really shocked that we haven't seen a picture.
Wouldn't it be a beach?
Merrifield.
It's going to have to be another day, another time.
Did you see that governor in Florida? Was it Florida? No, mayor in Florida or somewhere dressed as the Grim Reaper. I don't know if thing it, and he was dressed up as the Grim Reaper, which is pretty funny. But yeah,
Man, Zimmerman's taking that head off a lot.
At the bottom of the order, I agree with you, Cats. It has applied pressure.
Maybe getting on base. Mark says, did you get this? St. Pete Beach is open up on Monday, Mark says.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Does Mark, you didn't go out there and dip your toes in the water? I feel like if I lived in
Mark
Florida,
probably knows all about 60 feet.
if I lived in Florida, I would try to try to go to the beach nightly.
Yeah,
I feel like some people would just get tired of that. Oh wow, they got the double play to go.
Tigers defense. Still 5-0 Royals here. The bottom of the sixth. Got his thong ready. Who doesn't have a thong?
Especially in Florida.
You all got mad.
Hey, your Chiefs one that you wore constantly during the Super Bowl run.
Yeah. Well, it's a good luck thong. It's called Chiefs floss.
I'm getting a visual. I don't want to get a visual.
It worked, didn't it?
And apparently they won.
Get the Royals one ready.
Count 1-0.
I mean, a thong can be two different things. It can be like a Speedo or it could be flip-flops.
Yeah. I don't wear flip-flops either. But I had a bow that either.
I hate walking in hot sand.
I always wear tennis shoes on the boat. I just hate.
Well,
I wouldn't have any control.
If you're on
you don't have to. A lot of people wear that or like Crocs or something like that. But you got
but those gives you grip.
Yeah, but you put the boat in the water and all that. You just... All right, Cats.
At the ball.
We'll be using the Jason Ketch phone line in postgame. As we've commandeered it with a very long cord straight from his desk. Kramer holds it up. There's the phone of Jason Ketch.
Count full.
See what happens when you poke the bear. Bears. Keep it up, Ketzaroo.
Bad News Baseball Nintendo was Curtis's first baseball game. Loved it, played it, and did the commentary at the same time. That is right there's dedication. I did the exact same thing with backyard baseball. When I was like with my Nintendo,
This was RBI.
my Game Boy.
Yeah. RBI's when you play ball. My favorite ever video game was 04 EA Sports College Football.
Ball one. One ball, one strike.
Mine of all time would be MVP Baseball 05.
Shout out to Kramer's mom watching. Shout out to my dad watching.
I think she's watching. She texted me today.
I know my dad is.
And that might get down. It won't, though. But good inning.
That's the inning.
Good inning. Are we going to see Brady pitching in the top half of the seventh? I hope we do.
He's a Royals Hall of Fame with 5 hits sorted by Brady today. Kurt Nelson, the Hall of Fame director. Tell you anything you need to know about Royals baseball and Oklahoma football.
Your attention, please.
Here's Jesse Hahn. Comes in as Brady Singer's day is done. This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they are red.
It's been bad luck for Jesse Hahn this year. He wasn't very good last year. Matter of fact, his morale, he's not happy with his performance. Other than that, he's ecstatic, but not happy with his individual play. Neither was the Wolf.
Nope, neither was the Wolf or Monty.
And Jesse will fire that in.
If this is your first time watching this in the bottom half of the seventh, during the transition times between innings, we do sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. So if you're new to Twitch, you're new to Facebook, you're new to the YouTube channel, feel free to sing along. So that's how I'll make Cameron Maben fly out to right.
Now batting, the designated hitter, CJ.
Now CJ Crone steps in, DH.
Who's been a rope this year. Former first-round pick.
So, Kess, your favorite one is NHL 19.
That's a good game.
It's a good game. I am so glad they changed the commentary team though on 20.
I think the graphics are so good in that NHL game.
Who's even the guy in 20? Is it talking about? I got tired of listening to Doc. I know Doc's one of the best in the game.
Ball two.
I've heard Ray Ferraro might be the
2
lead
balls, no strikes.
color for it.
2-0 count here on Cron.
Count.
And CJ will take a 3-0 count. Jake Rogers on deck. Got his singles last time up.
I'm going to pronounce his last name.
Did you know the Mavericks are in that game?
Yeah, I use them. That's the uniforms I use when I play on like their hut teams.
Did you know there's a new name for that arena, Kets? It's not the
catcher,
Silverstein
number
anymore.
34.
And Cleveland's down 3-1 to Frisco. It's the Cable Dahmer Arena, I believe. Did you know that, Kets? Kets is the Mavericks insider here at 610 Sports Radio. He's also a producer over at 980 AM.
James Sobluski is the main play-by-play, but Ray Ferraro is the color.
I love the NHL Network.
I probably pronounced his last name wrong for James.
I watch a lot of NHL Network and MLB Network during the season.
That shot out to the gap, that might have a chance to get for extras.
Hey, Whittle let it bounce in. Grand rule double. Hey, Jake Rogers. Been on fire this
Now
game.
batting,
Second
the
hit.
shortstop, Nico Goodrush.
As we know, Brady Singer's in line for the win tonight. But got 2 runners on, no, only 1 out. McCarthy and Rosenthal in the pen.
Jesse Hahn struggled the last couple of days.
Ball. Ball 1, no strikes.
Trevor Rosenthal could be some of Missouri warming up.
Might drop. It
Yeah,
will.
it will. Hunter Dozier will get it right in front.
But nobody scores on that play.
Bases juice. Double play will still get the Royals out of the
The
inning.
batter, the third baseman, Gamer Candelari.
I mean, it made sense for Crone not to attempt to go because, I mean, he didn't know if he was going to get caught or not.
Even Dozier's got a good arm.
Yeah, he would have went home. He would have been gunned.
Good defensive outfield. Hey, Brett Phillips in there. It's a 100-mile-an-hour gun.
Notice Virtual Matheny not do what we want. It's kind of like the first start of the season for Damian Duffy. I'm still going to say it. He should have had a complete game shutout. But, of course, yeah, taken out.
And a 1-0 count here for Hahn on Candelario. Boy, Hahn really needs a double play here.
We understand your frustration in the YouTube comment section, Zach. And
Oh, it's by O'Hearn.
2 should score.
We don't see that very often. Yeah, 5-2 now. There's the tag not there. So Detroit in business
Now
here.
back.
2 on, down 3.
Victor Reyes. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
And they'll go quickly to the bullpen as Kevin McCarthy comes in making his 10th appearance for the Royals. This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they are red.
So a little mac and cheese, a little comfort food is what the Royals are ordering now. Mac came in the other night for just 1 pitch and got the inning over. Victor Reyes will be up 3 for 3, looking for his 4th hit of the game.
Yeah, he's swinging the stick pretty good today. That may not be a good signing for Matheny just to come in there real quick to get Jesse Hahn out.
179 with runners in scoring position. Kevin McCarthy, we're in that 1973 throwback.
We need to get McCarthy on a pregame show.
We should. We should.
Good pitch.
On 2.
Quickly, an 0-2 count. Pounded that strike zone. What's a big out here?
I want to keep that ball in front of Salvador Perez.
We got 1-2 now on Reyes. Tim Hill and Trevor Rosenthal. We haven't seen Tim Hill in a minute.
Those nice socks. I think it's funny he throws overarm when he's warming up over
Yeah.
over.
He switches
And that
to sub
is-
there.
Yeah, sub after.
He's just warming up.
Oh,
Yeah,
he got a
Hurdle
tag.
get that.
Oh, I should have slapped the tag on him.
That's close. Miguel Cabrera did it earlier. Good defensive play by
The right
O'Hearn.
fielder, number 30, Harold.
I know one person in the lineup that is thrilled Brady Singer's not there is Miguel Cabrera. He's thrilled he's off the
That's
thing.
no question. 3 strikeouts.
As Slugger's trying to give some, you know how like the Duke Blue Devils doing their free throws. Oh, that's what he's trying to do right now.
Yeah.
Once again, McCarthy keeps pounding the strike zone. It's what Ned used to preach after games. Man.
Pound the zone.
Pound the strike zone. I want a guy throw strikes.
Oh, that sounded really good off the bat.
It did, but it faced an 0-2 count on McCarthy. Harold Castro hitting .350 on the year for Detroit.
One ball.
McCarthy went inside there trying to get him to chase. Mac and Cheese started the year in Omaha.
We'll get out of the inning here.
You go to Lopez, over to O'Hearn, and McCarthy gets out. But the Tigers score 2, making this a 5-2 game.
3, 2, 1. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back, for it's root for the
Royals.
If they don't win, it's a shame.
For
it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
I never
Booyah.
understood why you say I don't care if I ever go back. Because of course you do.
That's true, yeah, that does make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
Hopefully you all joined us for the 7th inning stretch. We sang Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
There's a chip on Jorge from Tyler. Gregory Soto and Rony Garcia warming up for Detroit.
Chip, chip.
Jorge.
Ball
I
2.
still got 1 chip to play this game.
I'm out. I'm out of chips.
Already used 1 on Jorge, so switched up a little bit.
Aye.
And Jordan Zimmerman. 2-1 count here on Soler.
That's ball 3.
Aye.
Made a 3-1 count when we walked again.
I
You got
was-
Salvador, red hot Salvador Perez on deck.
I'm still very confused on why Jordan Zimmerman's still out there.
This will be pitch number 50 for Zim.
Nope, that's ball 4.
Hit Slater walk. So 1 on, no outs. 5-2 lead for the Royals here in the bottom of the 7th.
13, Salvador.
Here's the second chip of mine.
I say
Salvador
that might be a
Perez.
good idea. I have that itch, that feel.
I called the O'Hearn one last night. Yeah, I won't call this one. Salvador Perez will fly out for out number 1. Brings up Maikel Franco.
Number 7, Maikel Franco.
That's just getting into this game. I like it.
He has. Fired up.
Count 1-0.
At this point, I think Zimmerman's just an innings here because Detroit used
Well,
a
that's
lot
not
of pitchers
complete.
last night. What, 6 pitchers last night? And that'll be hit over the shortstop. Hitting left field, Jorge Soler. And Maikel Franco on.
Franco's second hit. He's 2 for 3 on the day. Good way to raise your batting average. Must have worked the walk earlier. over the shortstop there.
Your attention, please.
Nico Goodrum.
Now pitching.
Here comes Bo Burrows, making his 13th appearance for the Tigers. This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they are red. I wonder if he's has any relation to Joe. Well, that's Joe Burrow.
Remember the strikeout the walks? He was the guy we were watching earlier, right? They were almost dead even. 18-12 ratio now.
Wait, no. That was some guy that was in Baltimore.
Oh, that wasn't Bo?
No. No, some guy in Baltimore was absolutely terrible, and we touched him up in that game. That guy's name was though.
Ball that time.
Be a good time to open up the can of sardines and have a home run from O'Hearn.
How about that? 364 with runners in scoring position. Pretty good average.
Oh, very for with runners in scoring position.
He finds himself in that situation here.
That is laced.
And O'Hearn will punch that to right field.
Now
Maybe get more of that launch angle. Might have been a home run.
Alex Gordon.
Comes Alex Gordon. Alex Gordon with a couple of hits today, a couple of ribs as well. Alex Gordon been a productive day for him. (1973) throwback uniforms.
Voted by you guys. Put our poll up about 30 minutes prior to pregame.
You guys like the 73 uniforms. They win quite a bit. Especially on the road.
Yeah, those powder blues, everybody does enjoy those.
Cleveland down 3-1 in the 7th. That's important.
That's very important. They can lose to the Giants, and then hopefully the Royals win this one. They're going to need some more runs production. Should have gone with the power swing that time.
Was it the square?
Yeah, it's a square. It's a power swing.
Ball, that's it.
Hey, Gordon. 3-1 count now.
Thinking about food right now, Dinkle.
I am too.
Trying to figure out what I'm going to eat for lunch today.
Nope. That's ball
Hey,
four.
Gordon will walk. Bases jacked, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th.
Now back. Second baseman.
Mickey Lopez hits well. Don't look at his average, but his average with runners in scoring position much better.
Yes, it is. I'm hoping they show us the graphic. I want to say it's like it's in the threes.
Not only that, he's a knack beating plays out at first base.
He's 2 for 6 this series. Had a hit today. Has a hit yesterday.
Lopez will fly out on the first pitch he sees.
Good pitch.
That'll
though.
do it.
Good pitch to swing at.
End of 7. Royals 5, Tigers 2.
Leading off for Detroit, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera, who struck out 3 different times against Brady Singer. Now going to see Kevin McCarthy here in the top of the 8th. First pitch on to Miggy. Chopped right back to McCarthy in a 1 pitch, 1 out to start the 8th.
Man, McCarthy looking good so far.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonathan.
Not a good game for Cabrera.
Go. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Royals.
That's interesting.
Trevor Rosenthal coming in, making his 7th appearance for the Royals. He dotted up around 100 miles an hour. East Summit native. East Summit West High School. Trevor Rosenthal. This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they're apples.
And they're red.
How far away is the longboards from the station, Cats?
Not very far. There's one on here. 100 miles an hour on that 4-seat.
Like out here on Johnson?
Yeah, Ketz will know. Ketz goes there all the time. The one out here. There's a couple up north, too. They're all over.
Where did it
Oh,
originate
that's
from?
out.
There's the attendance.
33,000.
33,176.
Hey,
The
oh,
over
you-
hits. Did you have over?
I had over. Over hits on this one.
33,000. K tonight. 6-10
You got
Saturday.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a good question, Jennifer. I didn't understand the change at all to Trevor Rosenthal, but I mean, he is the setup guy for a reason.
Giving him some heat. Got 4 outs out of McCarthy.
In fact, he only had
I got to count 2 and 2.
apparently the swing on scope.
Was that a
But-
circle change he used?
I believe so. He does have that in his arsenal. Yeah, a couple fastballs, a circle change. Blows that past.
99 on the 4-seamer. He's hit 100 this game, too.
He's a guy that's gonna light the up.
center fielder,
He's gonna
number
light
4,
up
Cameron
the radar gun.
Maybe.
Jarrett's longboard is no joke as well.
Telling you, Kramer. I showed him the menu the other day.
That's outside.
McCarthy with an out. Rosenthal with an out here in the 8th. Up top of the peanut, so it's, you know where that
Oh
is.
yeah, I know where it's at. Yeah. Okay. So it's up. So there's a upstairs with a peanut. So it's above the peanut.
Just call in your order and boom.
Might have to think about it.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
Slider at 87. Sent out to right, but Dozier's there. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th.
Royals trying to get a game here on Cleveland, who's losing 3-1.
6-1-9 Rapids. Alrighty. I'll take over the bottom half of this 8th.
Leading up for the
If you
Royals.
guys placed your chips on over to
Oh,
Jonathan Scope for the out.
Now batting, number 27.
Now you got Adalberto Mondesi, who's his last at bat was a walk, but he has a double and a stolen base on the night. Still batting at 338 now. First pitch to Mondesi. That's swung on. That one's hit the scope as well. 2 pitches, 2 quick outs.
out.
Here in the bottom of the 8th. We might get to the 9th inning. This game might be over by the time Bink gets back from his restroom break.
Dozier.
Got Dozier, who had a Dozier dong back, I believe, in the 7th. Oh, nope, it was the 6th. Hey, if it was the 6th, then that was a. What inning was that? Because that's the Sonic Slam inning that nobody paid attention to because I completely forgot.
Inside, ball.
First pitch to him, ball 1. (1-0) from Burrows to Dozier. It's fouled away. Fastball at 94 miles per hour. How's it going, Nathan? Hey, don't be sorry, buddy. You're fine. You're gonna put a chip right on Dozier once you join in. Dozier's just singing the ball real well. Even those 2 foul balls were kind of, they weren't squared up, of course, because he was still late and a little bit under it. 3rd inning, right? We are got, yeah.
Oh, that's off
That's
the
me a
plate.
ball there.
2.
Yeah, you guys got chips so far. Zach and Dirty Sean are the only 2 people who got the home run correct. And Dozier winds that one foul. Still stay at 2-2. I would like to see another one too, Irish. 2-2 to Dozier. And that is off the glove of Candelario, and he's going to make it to first. Are they going to rule this as a hit? We'll have to see in a second, but if it's a hit, it's going to be a 3-hit game for Dozier, and the average is going to keep creeping up. And they gave it a hit. They ruled it.
To the Royals. The designated hitter.
Dozier's 3rd hit.
Jorge.
Witt and Mondesi grounded out to second base on back-to-back pitches. Soler now batting.
Hip, hip.
Or hey, chip.
Final chip on Jorge from Nathan.
He just joined in. He said sorry he's late. His back-to-back chips on Dozier and Soler now.
Have a feeling we're going to see the Wolf.
I hope we do. We need to see a save appearance. We haven't seen a save appearance in a while. Because the games the Royals have won have been kind of out of reach for him to come in.
4th in the American League of saves is Ian Kennedy.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Hope you all are enjoying your Saturday afternoon here watching the 8th inning of Royals baseball. Whether you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, and or Twitch, we appreciate your thoughtfulness of watching with us. As Solero strikeout swing, we head to the top of the 9th. Royals still up 5-2 as we might see Kennedy come in.
Got to bring on the Wolf.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Here comes Ian Kennedy.
Now
Makes his
pitching
12th
for the
appearance,
Royals.
7 saves on the year.
Number 31.
For the Wolves.
He is
7th
Kennedy.
appearance here for Ian Kennedy. It's got to be the Wolf. Fantastic year.
Leading off
Settles in
tonight,
against C.J. Crum.
the designated
Good hitter for Detroit.
DJ Crum.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike. Aye. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 count here. Wolf to Crum.
Crum's last at bat, he struck out swinging, I believe. Nope, he actually worked a walk.
Ian Kennedy's just glad to be in here with the save situation. White Sox 7-0 winners over Baltimore tonight. And Kennedy gets the strikeout.
Good work in there by Kennedy. That change up
Now
to
batting, catcher,
end that.
Jake.
Yeah, the ERA is coming down, though, Jennifer. The ERA was high, but it's been dropping. It's got to be the Wolf.
For the longest, I thought it was just that once Kennedy comes in, you got to stand up because you never know what's going to happen. But he's settled down mildly.
Ball 1.
If you haven't done so on YouTube, make sure you like this video.
Hit subscribe.
And don't forget to turn on notifications.
94 forcing Kennedy. And Franco gets the chopper. Over to Hearn.
The chopper.
And he's pulled off base.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was writing down.
Air.
Next for the Tigers.
I was writing down ground out.
Yeah, he's pulled off the base. Should have been an out.
Brady Singer still in line for the win. That Hunter Dozier home run. I think that's what's helped so far. It would still be 3-2 if that didn't happen.
Monster shot.
But it's good to at least you have a 3-run cushion here in the 9th.
One away. He took good shortstop back.
1 and
And
1.
1-1 count. Cutter. 89 for Kennedy. It's got to be the Wolf.
As we're here, I'll put the post-game phone line in.
Fantastic beard with Ian Kennedy. Best beard on the team, if you ask me. And he
1
gets
ball,
strike number
2
2.
strikes.
Doom, 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 doom. 41 watching. Appreciate it.
Ball. 2 balls, 2
This
strikes.
platform. Post-game phone line, 913-744-3864 as the Wolf gets strikeout number 2. One
Now
on.
batting,
That air by
First
Franco.
baseman, Jamer Candelario.
913-744-3864 is the post-game phone line. If you have a comment for Kramer and I.
Please, if you do call during the post-game show.
Yes.
Not during the final out of the game.
You can talk to Cats during the week.
Very true.
Just tell him, all right. Sorry, kids. That was the breaks. 95 for the Wolf. Look at all the clapping for the Royals.
Get the claps to the Royals out.
Everybody on your feet. Could be one strike away here for the Wolf.
Nope, that's the ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Catch what you drinking today?
Everything.
Anything you get your hand on? 'Cause that's how I am. There we go.
The Wolf gets strikeout again. And the Royals will win this 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer for the Wolf. The Royals will go to 18-15. The Tigers will go to 11-22. The Royals have won 5, lost 2 in 7 games. First the Tigers this year. The outfield will celebrate Gordon, Merrifield, Hunter Dozier. Royals get a much-needed win, especially with Cleveland.
It was very much
Close
easier.
game. You know, the AL Central's so close. The top 4 teams just kind of bunched up.
You got your fireworks out there going.
It was Fireworks Friday yesterday. Hell, you see them again tonight. 913-744-3864. 8th save of the year for Ian Kennedy. Brady Singer gets his 2nd win in a row for the Royals. He was so good today. Allowing no runs and 5 hits. Brady Singer gets the win. Spencer Turnbull gets the loss. Ian Kennedy. Brady Singer is our player of the game, by the way, too.
Good thing that Brady Singer is the player of the game. And joining us now from the North Plant is Jason Ketz.
Jason Ketz, good afternoon. Welcome to the postgame show.
No errors.
What's going on, guys? I mean, I might as well say this is the Jason Ketz hotline.
Yes.
The ball game.
Jason
2
Ketz
hours
hotline.
and
Yes.
You
58
might as
minutes.
well get an appearance from Jason Ketz.
You've got a lot of voicemails, too, by the way.
Here this evening, we remind you
You've
to
got a lot of
please
voicemails being
drive
said.
home safely.
I mean, I'm sure I do. There's, at least as of right now, there really aren't very many people that go into that station. So, yeah, a lot of calls during the show, and obviously I've got to run the battle station, as I call it. So, yeah, the voicemails definitely tend to pile up, and it's just another part of the facet of all of us adjusting to what is our new reality.
Okay, that's his game 33 on the day for the Boys in Blue. We're glad you're enjoying some Royals baseball.
You know, I got to say this, and I've said this to Crane Dog a few times, and frankly, I'll reiterate this to you, but you guys do a fantastic job on that broadcast. It's always cool to be able to interact, and especially right now because of the fact there are no real sports on, any way to be able to continue to have even a glimmer of Royals baseball to be able to watch on a daily basis is pretty cool. So, no, my hat's off to you guys. Well, I don't have a hat on right now, but I do have a drink in my hand, and so
Nice.
for that, cheers, fellas.
Cheers to
thanks,
you,
mate.
Ketzer. Spent many
Yep,
a
thanks,
days
Ketz.
out at the K together in the trailer. Old Ketzer.
All right, have a good one,
My
Ketz.
guy. See you later,
See you
Ketz.
guys.
He produced a lot of the shows out there at the K when I was doing the Royals Insider work.
With that phone call, there's opens up a line for you.
Opens up a line at 913-744-3864. We'll check the box score now. Hunter Dozier, once again, 15-game hitting streak for Dozier. He ties Soler in home runs with number 11. He's number 2 in the American League. He's got 2 more RBIs today. He came in just a couple behind Mike Trout for the league. Monday, his American League leading 13th, double of the season. Again, there's some serious hitting. It was a Franco error today that he got. He's accumulated a few errors.
That's his
So
5th.
far this year. Brady Singer was brilliant. He is the player of the game. 6 innings, 5 hits. No earned runs, just 1 walk, 7 strikeouts for Brady. Brings that ERA down to 4.31 as Brady Singer goes to 2-2 on the year with a 4.31 ERA. Not so good for Jesse Hahn today. He surrenders the only runs of the game for the Tigers. But Kevin McCarthy and Trevor Rosenthal get the whole. I thought Kevin McCarthy was brilliant. Goes
I
in
thought he was
hitting,
great.
really settled things down. ERA lowered to 4.66. How about Trevor Rosenthal's ERA this year?
0.
How about a 0?
I like that. I like
Nobody has touched up Trevor Rosenthal.
that. No one has.
And the Wolf gets his 8th save of the year. Here's today's highlights. And it was low lights on defense for the Detroit Tigers.
Oh, geez, that's funny. That's great. I didn't expect that to be in the highlight package, but that's how the Tigers played today.
The Tigers weren't great defensively, except for that.
Oh,
Except
that-
Nicky beats it out.
See the Nico Goodrum's little diving jump area.
It was nice. And then Nicky Lopez does what he does and beats it out to first. But right here, Hunter Dozier just launched his 11th home run of the year, 425 feet. This one left at bat at 107.8 according to StatCast. As he launches number 11. Tied with Jorge Soler for second in the American League. Here's Jesse Hahn getting it to 2 RBI to Candelario.
This is when McCarthy came in and got the ground up in the inning.
Lopez over to Vern.
Yeah, McCarthy coming in. That was fantastic. That was brilliant by him.
It really was.
There's the Wolf.
And the 8th save for the Wolf. Gotta be the
I wonder if
Wolf.
they're going to show all the strikeouts by Kennedy.
Then he got that one on a curveball. And the Wolf will get this one on a fastball.
What was the final pitch that he threw? I want to say changeup. No, fastball.
Fastball.
That's right, because it fouled it back into his glove.
Gotta be the Wolf. And it is. It's one guy you don't want to face is the Wolf.
It's very true. As we're going to exit to the post game because we're going to exit the post game. We're going to show some of the stats, I guess. What we're going to do.
Yeah, you guys want to see the stats on the year. Here's Brady Singer, player of the game. Second straight win for Brady. He looked great today. Of course, his dad was chiming in. He asked Brady a question. We said, who's the one guy you don't want to face? Or would like to face?
Yeah, would like to face,
It's
yes.
Mike Trout. He wants to face the best.
All right, we're going to simulate the rest of this today. This is what we do behind the scenes right now. So you're getting a little bit of a tidbit of what we do. So we're going to simulate through this date. Here, all right. We're going to go to...
Keep it on standings right there real quick, okay? Yeah, the Royals, there's the standings after today. Cleveland ends up getting the win. They were 21-13, now 22-13. The Royals still 3 games back as the White Sox win again, but Twins lose today, and they fall to 5 back, and the Tigers put back to 10.
Now, the league leaders, I guess, is the one to see
Yeah.
the stats. All right, so here's what we'd see in batting average.
Yandy Diaz leads the way.
There's Salvi here in the 11th, but yeah, here's your top 10. Yeah, Yandy Diaz is still batting a .408. There you go, Mark. A Tampa Bay Ray doing some work. Hits, Witt's there at 45 at third. Mondesi at 44. That got to expect these guys going back and forth. Those are at bats. These are doubles. There you go.
Mondi tied with Trout now, leading the league. He was leading the league, but Trout caught him, both at 13. There's triples.
And Dozier's here.
Dozier and Mondi and Nicky Lopez
yeah,
with 2 as well.
Exactly. So they're all hitting the 2s. Yeah, here's your home run leaders. That's probably one of the big things people want to see.
Jordan Alvarez leads the way, Brigham with 11. For the trash can bangers, they've hit some home runs. JD Martinez 11th, Hunter Dozier and Jorge Soler right there, tied at second for the home run title. There's Aaron Judge with his 10th. Salvador Perez has 7 on the season for the Boys in Blue.
All right, have something else we can also show them. Players of the month, I guess, because we see that.
It's Hunter Dozier, American League Player of the Month. 9 home runs in that month.
That's a good month.
30
And
ribs.
all those home runs came late in the
30
year.
ribs in the month of April.
That's an impressive stat. All right, let's just go to All-Star voting real quick. This is there's no voting for pitchers in the All-Star game. It's kind of like selected, but I think there still is some type of voting for them. But Danny Duffy's there. He was slated to have pretty much starting the All-Star game. But he's third. He still has a good chance of making the All-Star game in the pitcher spot.
Well, his ERA is number 2 in the American League behind Tanaka. He's got the 5 wins though.
Your relief pitchers, as I'm not sure if we're going to see closing. Ian Kennedy's there at 87,000 votes, but your catcher right now currently leading with 243,000 votes is Salvador Perez. First base, probably not. Witt's at second currently. Well, at second base with 225,000. So right now, Salvi and Witt are in a commanding lead at second inning catcher.
All-Star starting.
Dozier has him at third base right now. He's leading it. That's
How about
impressive.
that?
That's impressive there for it.
They got him at third instead of right field.
Mondesi's leading it for the shortstop category. Now that's another impressive.
There's 4 Royals starting in the All-Star game
As
at
of
this
right
point.
now. Can we get 5 here as we get closer to the right field? And Soler's in second, just looks like a 9,000 shy of getting there. So get your votes in. That's impressive. 4 Royals possibly starting in the All-Star game as of right now.
Wow.
All right. I think that'll do it here.
Brad Keller on the mound, 4.05 ERA. That ERA has been dropping for Brad Keller, but he is undefeated. The Royals really hit when he pitches. He'll face Michael Fulmer coming off that Tommy John for the Tigers. He wasn't going to be ready for the season, but he's ready now. So Keller versus Fulmer
Tomorrow.
Fulmer a 2-2 record with the 6.75.
As that first pitch will be tomorrow at 1 o'clock. We'll have our pregame, tomorrow at 1:10, our pregame at 1 o'clock. So we hope you all come in and enjoy it. Hey, the Royals got one more game back. They can win the series tomorrow. There's no McBroom sweeps, but we can at least win the series tomorrow against Detroit.
In the series count goes, Royals have played 10 series. They've won 6 of them, lost 4 of them, 2 to Chicago. But a chance to win series number 7 out of 11 for the Royals tomorrow.
I think we have a good chance of seeing that.
I do too, Cream Dog. Any final thoughts from you?
Let's win the series tomorrow, and then we'll get the trash can bangers.
We do get, and the 2 leading home run hitters come in Monday for the trash can bangers. What are you going to do? You going to get that sandwich?
I might. But I guess we'll have to figure out, and I tell you guys what I have tomorrow.
Well, the Royals get the win over the Detroit Tigers, move to 18-15 for Kramer Sansone. I'm Jay Binkley saying good afternoon, Kansas City.